Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Holy cow, he's in it. 61 for Maris. And look at him fight for that ball out there. Holy cow, what a shot.
This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Roger Maris was a quiet and shy family man who on October 1st, 1961, hit the 61st home run, the most home runs hit in a single season, breaking Babe Ruth's record. It gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead in the fourth inning, and it held up for a victory for New York. On the final day of the season, it was not an official record until 1991 because that Babe Ruth's record was protected by a friend of his, Ford Frick. Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian, and we're back today to using Dead Ball, a baseball dice game, for this October 1st game of 1961 between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Can Roger Maris hit number 61? The last time we used Dead Ball, we added odd plays, which is page 19 in year 3 book. That's this book here. And we'll keep that for today's game. Today we'll add pitcher's control values. One thing that Dead Ball can do is you could assign special qualities to each player. So today we'll do pitcher's control, and on your score sheet you would write C+ for a control pitcher. And Bill Stafford, pitching for the Yankees, is a control pitcher. Ralph Terry would be a control pitcher. The rest, I think, the Yankee staff is not. And today's pitcher for Boston, Tracy Stallard, is not a good control pitcher. When a control pitcher rolls 2 numbers above the modified swing score, that is a base on balls, and you don't go by the hitters on base target. So with Stallard pitching, you do go by the hitters on base targets, but with a control pitcher, Stafford pitching for the Yankees, just 2 numbers above the OBT will be a walk. All right, I think we're ready to begin. We'll post again the targets. Let's move this camera over, leave a little room on the screen for the lineups and their batting target and on base target. Pitching for New York, we mentioned, is Bill Stafford. He is a below 3 earned run average, so he'll be using the 8-sided dice. Remember, the orange dice is the pitcher die. These are the batter dice, 110-sided dice. This is the hit type dice. So Bill Stafford will be adding 8 to these 2 dice. All right, we're ready to begin. Kurt Schilling, the second baseman, steps into the box for Boston. Here's the windup and the pitch from Bill Stafford. 59 is not a strikeout. 0-1, 0-1, and 2 in the game are strikeouts, but I take that 2 unless he's a strikeout pitcher and turn that into a line out or a pop-up. This is a line out to first base, and then to get that reading, rather than get the out die off this 10-sided die, I'll go to the 20-sided die, and it's a line out to first base. One away. Here is Gary Geiger, the Red Sox center fielder. Batting target is 23, and the roll is 56. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's this dice for this type of out. Here is Carl Yastrzemski, left fielder. All right, 58 plus 6 is 64. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Roger Maris is playing center field today. Settles under it, makes the catch. Red Sox are down 1-2-3. Yankees are coming to bat. All right, pretty much a standard lineup for New York, except Mickey Mantle is injured and not playing. Bobby Richardson leads off for New York, and we subtract the pitch die. Tracy Stallard's ERA was 4.88, and you have to mentally make a note to either change this die if necessary and make it align with the pitcher's earned run average. All right, so 73 minus 4 is a 69. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. Pete Reynolds is the Boston first baseman. He flips to Stallard covering, and Bobby Richardson is retired 3-1. That brings up shortstop Tony Kubek. That is a roll of an 8. That's going to be a base hit. 14 is going to be a 2-base hit into the alley between center field and right field. A double for Tony Kubek. Here's Roger Maris. Fans are on edge. They want to see if he could hit number 61. Here's the stretch and the pitch to Roger. 72, that's going to be an out, a ground ball to second base. That's a non-productive out. It was hit hard, so Kubek could not get to third. 4-3, 2 outs. Yogi Berra. Outs that are over 70 are non-productive. For example, if any runners on first, it's a double play. Runners don't advance. Outs 69 or lower are productive outs, and base runners can advance on those. Here's Yogi Berra. 19, that's going to be a hit, and 13 will be a double to left field. Logie goes the other way. RBI double, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Double by Berra, and Berra is on second base. Here is Johnny Blanchard playing right field today. His target is 31. On base target is 38. He hit 21 home runs, and that will affect the hit chart. He had 21 home runs over half a season, so I consider that 42 on the hit chart. So 16 through 20 would be a home run for Yogi Berra. By the way, when Maris is batting, 14 through 20 is a home run. Every 8 numbers, it goes up on the home run chart. I have a different home run chart for dead ball. Dead ball hit chart was made for the dead ball era, where 12 home runs was about as good as it would get before 1920. There's a lamp glare there, but you can see the revised home run chart. Every 8 home runs adds a number to the home run table, and then the one below that will become the triple rather than 18 on the hit table. All right, here is Johnny Blanchard. 56 is the total. Ground ball to second base. That's the end of the inning, but the Yankees get on the board. We go to the top of the second. New York 1 and Boston nothing. All right, the Red Sox will bring out Frank Malzone, Luke Clinton, and Pete Reynolds in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch to Malzone. 84 is going to be a fly ball to the left fielder, Yogi Berra. 1 down. Lou Clinton. And that's going to be a Red Sox base hit. 18 on the hit chart is a triple for Lou Clinton. He's 90 feet away, the tying run, and 1 out. Here's Pete Reynolds, the Red Sox top hitter in 1961. His hit target is 32. With if Stafford was not a control pitcher, his OBT would be 40, but it's only 34. The other thing we had last week, the last game we played with this was the errors. 5 numbers over the hit target, or 5 numbers over the modified swing score. We check for errors. And Boston is 977 fielding, so if that number comes up, 6-sided die roll, it would be a 4, 5, and 6 roll. And the Yankees are 980, that would be a 5 or 6 roll. All right, here's a pitch to Pete Reynolds. Ground ball toward Kubek. It's going to be a tough play to throw to first. He is not in time. Base hit, and Clinton scores a RBI single, infield variety, for Pete Reynolds. 1-1 tie. Here is Russ Nixon, the catcher. That's a 96, a ground ball to third base. And that is a 5-4-3 double play, as it's over, it's a non-productive out over 70. That ends the inning, but Boston ties the score with the triple by Lou Clinton and base hit by Reynolds. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-1 tie. For the Yankees, Elston Howard leads off, the catcher. Bat target is 35. On-base target is 39. And we are now subtracting the 8 based on Tracy Stowler's earned run average. So 92, it's going to be an out. And that is a pop-up toward the pitcher's mound, taken by the third baseman, Pete Reynolds, 1 away. Moose Skowron. Might be interested in some of these Yankee home run totals. Maris hit 61, Barrett 22, Blanchard 21 in half a season. Howard hit 21 homers, and Skowron hit 28. Here's a pitch to Moose Skowron. 62 is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down. Or 2 outs, rather. And now the 8th place hitter, Clete Boyer. He did not like hitting in Yankee Stadium. Felt like right field was too difficult. He'd rather swing the bat on the road. 22 is going to be a base hit. 5 is a single over the third baseman's head. So Boyer takes first with 2 outs, and now the pitcher, Bill Stafford, and he is 18 on base target, hit target, and 23 on base target. That's going to be an out, fly ball to right field. We go to the top of the third inning. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees 1. Pumpsy Green, the first African-American to play for the Boston Red Sox, came up in 1960. Last team to include the African-American ball players. Here's the pitch to Pumpsy Green, playing shortstop today. That's a roll of 38. Fly ball to center field. Roger Maris is under it, makes the catch. Here's Tracy Stallard. His hit target is 8. Had no walks, so there won't be any chance for a walk. 29 plus 5, 34. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Johnny Blanchard is under it, picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. And now Kurt Schilling. 89, and that's a ground ball to Bobby Richardson at second base. The throw to first. 3 outs. To the bottom of the third. 1-1 tie. All right, in the Yankee third, Roger Maris will come up third in this inning. Bobby Richardson leads off. Grounded out to first his first time up. We are subtracting the pitch die from this number 69. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bobby goes back to the bench, a strikeout victim. Here is Shortstop Tony Kubek doubled and scored the Yankee run. Here's the pitch to Kubek. 44 is OBT is 31, so that's more than 5 over. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Play made by Gary Geiger. Here he is, Roger Maris. All right, 23 minus 4 is 18. This could be it. Holy cow, he did it. They're fighting for that ball out there. Number 61. Roger runs the bases, shakes hands with a fan who made it onto the field. They want him to take a bow out of the dugout. Here's a look at that home run chart. Now, the hit is below his base target number of 27. And then the 15, 48, 16 through 20. So you add 8 more home runs, 56. Makes it a 17 would be a home run. Or makes it a 15 would be a home run, rather. And then add 8, he still gets 8 more, which would make 14 a home run ball, too. Yankees lead 2-1. Rivera walks up to the plate. Fans still have not settled down. Here's the pitch to Yogi. 58 is a fly ball to right field, and that's caught by Luke Linton. But we go to the top of the 4th inning. Yankees lead 2-1. Gary Geiger leads off for the Red Sox, and now we're adding the pitch die to the 2 gray die. 66 is a ground ball to first base, taken unassisted by Moose Gower and 1 away. Here is the young Carl Yastrzemski. Pitch to Yaz, left-handed swinger. 6 plus 5 is 11. That's going to be a base hit for Yastrzemski. Really, the only base stealer that the Red Sox have is Gary Geiger. He stole 16. Yastrzemski stole maybe 6 bases in 61. Here is Frank Malzone, the third baseman. Got some power. Here's the pitch to Malzone. 28. His hit target is 27, but that is going to be a 1 over the hit target. It's going to be base on balls. Malzone takes first. Jazz goes to second. 1 out, 2 on. Batter is Luke Linton. Tripled and scored the only Red Sox run. Pitch to Clinton is a 24. Hit target is 26. 9 on this is a single with a 2-base advance. Yastrzemski scores. Malzone goes to third. RBI single for Luke Linton. He is 2 for 2. And the score is 2-2. Pete Reynolds. The Yankees will play the infield back, try for a double play. If they played it in, I increase the batting averages by 50 points, or batter target number by 5. Here's the pitch to Pete Reynolds. Yankees are looking for 2 here. 59. Ground ball to second base. That's below the non-productive out range, so they're going to score Malzone. It's a fielder's choice. 4-6, but the throw to first is not in time to get Pete Reynolds. He gets an RBI, and the Red Sox take a 3-2 lead. 2 outs. Batter is Russ Mixon. '80. That's a roller to first base. The Yankee first baseman Skowron flips to the pitcher Stafford covering. That's the 3rd out, but Boston scores twice, and they lead 3-2. Johnny Blanchard will lead off for New York in the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees are down by a penny. Here's the pitch to Blanchard. Subtract the 5. 83 is a fly ball to center field. Gary Geiger is under it and makes the catch. One down, Elston Howard. .43 is the number. That's over his OBT, but it's less than 5, so we're going to roll a 6-sided die to see if the play is made defensively. And 4, 5, or 6 would be an error. It's not an error. It's made defensively by the shortstop, Pumpsy Green. 2 outs. Here is Moose Scourin. All right, 44 is another roller to Pumpsy Green. He's got it. Throws across the diamond. 3 up and 3 down for the Yankees in the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Boston 3, New York 2. All right, Pumpsy Green, who made 2 plays defensively in the last half inning, leads off for the Red Sox. 54 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Tracy Stallard. Low on base target is 8. And that's since it's a pitcher, we'll make that a strikeout. 2 outs. Kurt Schilling. The Kurt Schilling pitcher, timeout. Chuck Schilling, the second baseman. All right, 32 is below his OBT. That's a base on balls. No, because it's not. Take that back, because Stafford is a control pitcher, and that's only 2 numbers above. 28, we would take it to be a walk. That's going to be an out. But we'll roll for defense. 5 or 6 would be an error on the Yankees. And the play is made. Ground ball to Clete Boyer, 5-3. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2. Yankees had a great team in 1961, but they had a tough fight on their hands through the 61 season, fighting off the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers won over 100 games. But by the last game of the season, the Yankees had it clinched, and they were just tuning up for the Cincinnati Reds and the World Series. Leading off for New York is Clete Boyer, the third baseman. He rolls a 10, and 18 is not quite going to get him a home run. He has 11 homers. He would need a 20. So the next number down is 19 is a triple. It'll be a double for Clete Boyer. Boyer is 2 for 2. Second and third. Or runner at second, no outs. Here's the pitcher, Bill Stafford. That will take us to the bunt chart. 1 through 3 will be a successful sacrifice. 4 will be a fielder's choice. We need the 4-sided dice. Here's the roll. It's a 4. It's a fielder's choice. So he feels that. Let's roll a 6-sided die. Third baseman feels it. Throws to the shortstop covering third. And gets Boyer. 5-6. Fielder's choice. Heads up play by the Red Sox defense. Yankees have a runner on first. That could be a very pivotal play in this game as the Yankees trail by 1. Top of the order, and Bobby Richardson. That was a 54 minus 7's 47. So that's a ground ball to second base. And a productive out that lets Stafford goes to second. 2 outs. Tony Kubek. Roger Maris is on deck. Here's the pitch to Kubek. 16 is a base hit, and it's going to be more than that. Kubek had 8 home runs. It's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run for Tony Kubek. 2-run homer puts the Yankees ahead 4-3. Here's Roger. .57 is a fly ball deep to right field. It will be caught at the warning track 3 outs, but the Yankees score twice. They lead 4-3. Gary Geiger leads off for the Red Sox. They're down by 1. Here's the pitch. This game has been back and forth. 80 is a ground ball to Clete Boyer at third. Throws the long throw across. 1 down. Brings up Carl Yastrzemski. Yes, singled and scored his last time up. 20, that's going to be a base hit. A single for Yastrzemski. Here is Frank Malzone. 46 is going to be a productive out. 3 unassisted, but the runner goes to second. Skowron makes the play for New York, and that'll bring up Luke Clinton. 2 for 2 with a triple, single, and an RBI. 72, that's going to be a ground ball to Tony Kubek at short, throw to first. 3 outs, we go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-3 Yankees. In the Yankees' 6th inning, we have Yogi Berra, Johnny Blanchard, and Elson Howard. Here's a pitch to Yogi, 1 for 2 with a double. 79 is that result. Fly ball to left field. Caught by Carl Yastrzemski. 1 away. Here's Johnny Blanchard. 42. That's within 5 of the OBT, so we'll roll for, that's going to be an error on the right fielder. And 4 is a two-base error. That are committed by Luke Clinton, E9. Okay, Johnny Blanchard's at second base. That's L.A. Howard's turn to bat. 1 down. Here's the pitch to L.A. Howard. 92 is a fly ball to left field, non-productive out. The runner holds at second. 2 outs. Moose Skowron. That's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, the 3rd Yankee round tripper. 1 by Maris Kubek, and now Bill Skowron. Yankees 6 and Boston 3 timeout. All right, the Boston Red Sox will bring in a new pitcher. That is Dave Hillman. 2.77 earned run average. He'll be using the 8-sided die and adding it to the 2 gray die. And Clete Boyer steps into the box. Boyer's already 2 for 2, singled and doubled. 39. That's 6 over the OBT, so there won't be an error check. And that is a fly ball to center field. 3 outs. The Yanks had 2 in the bottom of the 6th on an error and a home run by Moose Skowron. 6-3 New York. All right, because of the fatigue rules, for every inning pitch past the 6th inning, he goes down a level. I don't think that's a cumulative. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, Bill Stafford is a little bit tired, and so he's going to be using a 4-sided pitching die added to the 2 gray dice. Leading off for Boston in the 7th is Pete Reynolds. And that was a 4 on the pitch die. 27, that's going to be a base hit. 17 for Reynolds is a double. Red Sox have a man in scoring position. Here is Russ Nixon. Seven plus 4 is 11. That's going to be a base hit. A single. Runners advance 2 bases. RBI for Nixon, and it is 6-4. Timeout, New York. Our Yankee manager Ralph Houck brings in a new pitcher. That is Hal Reniff. 2.58 ERA. That puts the Yankees back to a 8-sided pitcher die added to the 2 gray dice. Pete Reynolds is at first. Pumpsy Green is the batter. 59 is a 2. That's going to be a line out to the shortstop. 1 down. Here is a pitch hitter for the Red Sox, Vic Wertz, longtime American leaguer. Played for St. Louis Browns, Cleveland Indians. Wertz is a batter target of 26 and OBT of 34. Here's a pitch from Hal Reniff. Should mention that Wertz had 11 homers. That's 17. That's going to be a hit. 17 is not high enough for a home run, but it is a double. Runner advances 3 bases. So that scores Nixon. Red Sox pull within 1. It is 6-5. Top of the order, and Chuck Schilling. .35 is 1 over, so we'll roll the defensive die. That does not make the play. That's going to be a 1 base error. 2 would be, let's see, a line out to shallow left field that was dropped by the left fielder, Yogi Berra. E7. Yogi goes to first, and Vic Wertz goes to third. First and third, Yankees will play double play depth for Gary Geiger. Only 1 down. Here's a pitch from Hal Reniff. 28 to Geiger is a base on balls. Loading the bases. Boston really threatening now. They've got a man at every station. And Carl Yastrzemski coming to bat. Okay, Carl Yastrzemski put a quarter in the merry-go-round. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 48 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Huge strikeout by Hal Reniff. There's 2 down. And now Frank Malzone will try to do something for the Red Sox here. Here's the pitch. 92 is a fly ball to right field that's catchable. Caught by Johnny Blanchard. 3 outs. But the Red Sox score twice. Pulled to within 1. Yankees 6, Boston 5. The actual game was a 1-0 score won by the Yankees on Roger Maris's home run. Might have been kind of a getaway game, the last game of the season. Batters might have been swinging at pretty much everything, and umpires calling it pretty much everything, wanting to get it over in a hurry. I can't say that from having watched the game. I don't know. But here is the Yankees coming up in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitching spot is due up first. Yankees setting up a pitch hitter for the pitcher. It's Hector Lopez. And Dave Hillman still pitching for Boston. He is a +8 die. Here's a pitch to Lopez. 51 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Gary Geiger. 1 away. Yankees are now protecting a slim lead of 1. They'd like to add to it. Here is Bobby Richardson. 70 is another fly ball to center field. 2 outs. Tony Kubek, 2 for 3 with a homer and a double. 50 is a line out to the left fielder, 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th inning. New York 6 and Boston 5. New pitcher for New York is Bud Daly, 3.9 earned run average. So he'd be using the number 4 pitching dice. And that is subtracted from the 2 gray numbers. Leading off for Boston is Lou Clinton. 61, ground ball to Bobby Richardson at second base. 1 away. Pete Reynolds. Reynolds is 2 for 3. He has singles and doubles. Has an RBI. 29, that's going to be a base hit for Reynolds, a single. 3 for 4 for Pete Reynolds. Russ Nixon, the catcher. 64 is a fly ball to left field, productive out. Reynolds tags, goes to second. 2 outs. Here is Pumpsy Green. No pitch to Green. 30. That's a walk. So they pitched around him ultimately to get to the pitcher. Carroll Hardy will pitch here for the Red Sox. His batting target is 26, and OBT is 33. There's 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch to Hardy. Be 5. That's going to be a 2-base single. So Reynolds scores and ties the game. Green goes to third. On the RBI single by Carroll Hardy, it is 6-6. First and third, Red Sox. Top of the order, and Chuck Schilling looking for his first hit. That's a 91, a ground ball to third base. In the inning, but the Red Sox get it done. The game is now tied 6-6. Okay, Boston has a new pitcher for the bottom of the 8th inning, Mike Forniels. He is a -8 pitch die. And he's pitching to Roger Maris, Yogi Berra, and Johnny Blanchard. So strike one's 29. That's going to be a base on balls to Roger Maris. Here's Yogi Berra. Yeah, I moved the inning too soon. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's a pitch to Yogi Berra. 71 -5 be 66. That's an out. Swing and miss, strike 3. 1 down. Johnny Blanchard. Okay, 87 is a ground ball to third, and that's going to be a double play. 5-4-3 double play. That ends the Yankees' 8th. We go to the top of the 9th, 6-6 tie. New pitcher for New York is Luis Arroyo. He'll be a -8, 2.19 earned run average. Here is Gary Geiger leading off the top of the 9th for the Boston team. So we're subtracting the pitching die. It's 69. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. Bobby Richardson and Moose Gowan, 1 away. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a run scored. That's a base hit for Yastrzemski. He is 3 for 5. Brings up third baseman Frank Malzone. And that's going to be a hit. First and second. Red Sox have something going here. 2 on, only 1 out. And Luke Clinton, the batter, 2 for 4, tripled and single with an RBI. 81 is a 3-6-3 inning-ending double play. Non-productive out, ground out to first base. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 6. All right, Mike Forniels is pitching more than 1 inning, so he's got to drop a pitching die. That means he goes to a 12-sided die. And that is subtracted. So the Yankees should have a chance here in the 9th. Elson Howard, Moose Gowan, and Clete Boyer. Forniels will need some good rolls on his pitching die to stay in this game. Here's the pitch to L.A. Howard. And that first one is going to be a hit right away. So 10, it brings it down to 0. And that's a hit. So 10 is single. Remember, 1 and 99 are oddity checks. Came within one of an oddity check. Bruce Gowen. Here's a stretch and a pitch by Mike Cornels. 80 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Clete Boyer, he's 2 for 3 today, singled and doubled. And that's going to be a hit for Boyer. 14 is a double towards center field. 2-base advance. Second and third Yankees with only 1 out. Timeout. Yankees look over the pitch and they come up with Bob Serve. He is a batter target 27, on base target 34. Here's a pitch from Cornels. The Red Sox are playing the infield in, so increases batter target by 5 to 32 and 34. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a single for Bob Serve, and a walk-off single. Could have been a double, but he'll be credited with a... No, that couldn't have been a double. He'd be credited with a single, scoring Elston Howard, and the Yankees win the game 7-6. Final score. We'll be back with a wrap-up. All right, today's game, the Red Sox scored 6 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. The Yankees scored 7 runs on 9 hits, and they committed 1 error. The losing pitcher was Mike Cornels, and the winning pitcher was Luis Arroyo. Home runs in the day, none by Boston. Kubek, Skowron homered for the Yankees, as well as Roger Maris getting number 61. Today's star of the game, we'll do co-stars. Clete Boyer was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single. But also Roger Maris 1 for 3 with his 61st home run. It hasn't been often that we have been recreating these iconic moments, but the iconic moment comes to pass. It did here today. We have been creating some other iconic moments along the way, but Roger does homer, and that was great fun. Thanks for watching. This is Apba Brian with Apba Classics saying so long.